Good morning, everyone. We are having a big day. The kids are coloring right now. Beautiful pictures.
Look.
Beautiful. A W. Yeah, we're practicing our letters for our name. I have a big day of preserving and organizing our preservation, and I wanted to take you along with me. I think it's going to look fabulous, and I've always seen these apothecary storage cabinets, and we actually had one growing up, but the idea is to get this mess cleaned up. This computer is on its last leg. I edit photos there sometimes, but this could go somewhere else. So I was thinking of putting a shelf that goes to about here on each side and then one along the bottom, and that's where we will store not these but finished food items and some sprouting jars and things like that. I always thought that was super beautiful, so we are going to get that going today. We're going to head to Target because I apologize about the mess. We are going to head to Target because all of their storage is 50% off. I'm not showing you my face just yet because I look a bit messy with my face mask on, but all of their storage is about 50% off. So we have a few in our cart. We're going to place the order and go pick it up. We have a few more things to grab at Target, and we are going to take you along today. We are also going to do some meals of the day, I have decided. So for breakfast, we're doing a veggie scramble. And then for me, instead of eggs, I just do potatoes. But we have onion, garlic, bell pepper, and broccoli. We have some raw cheese, some eggs from the neighbor, and then we have some sourdough toast. Very simple, but I feel like it covers some bases, and I can't wait to show you lunch. I have just been loving them. Right, here are the kids' plates. I'm going to get them set up, and then we are going to get on the road. Hey everyone, we are off. We are off to run some errands. My car says it's 103 degrees, so as much as fall is here. Out here in northeast Colorado in the plains, it is just smoking hot, just ridiculous. We're gonna go to Target, and we are going to go to the Human Bean, which is a coffee shop here, and they have a pumpkin syrup, and I really like it, so I put a half a shot in that in my coffee because the whole shot just makes it like super sweet. And YY really loves the COOKIESs there, so we're gonna maybe grab one of those. But we are off. Yes, we had a busy morning. It's just so warm, so we tried to spend some time with the chicks and ducks. They're outside in that coop. I feel like I'm crooked, I'm sorry, but they are outside in that coop, and yeah, we're just working away on that as well. I'm also reopening my shop, so I have a bunch of, things to work on there. If you did not know, I am into sustainable fashion. So what I do is go to local thrift stores, find some things that are gently used, that are more on the higher end of quality, and I adorn it in my own way. So I might cut something off and add something. I might leave it be and dye it. Sometimes I take my own screen print and put some design on it. It really depends how I feel the piece should work, but I think it's fun because it can be one of a kind, which a lot of places I feel like you're not going to get a one-of-a-kind item when it comes to something sustainable. So I'm excited about that. I did pick up a few blanks, so that's just where I grabbed something that's pretty easily repeated, like a white t-shirt. I can find that in every size, and I can put my own design on it. So I've been working on some fall related tees with pumpkins and all the things, and then I picked up some jackets, so I'm really excited to put my spin on those jackets. But we are again going into town. It's about a 40-minute drive for us to like the biggest town near us, so we don't typically do it every day, but we try and make a list and go maybe once or twice a week. And it gives Delilah a chance to nap in the car. She's a great car napper, and it gives Wilder and I a chance to just look out and look at the beautiful So we are going to take this car ride, and we will catch you when we get home. We are back from Target, and I'm showing you my meal here. We are missing one ingredient. I'm going to head to the garden and go get it, but I just wanted to show you quick while it's a little quiet. We have cherries, we have some olives, we have some smoked salmon. I'm excited about that. We have some sauerkraut, and then we have cucumber and tomato salad, I guess you want to call it, with a dressing, a creamy, like a blue cheese dressing, that's what it is. And then in the middle is going some arugula with salt and pepper and hemp seeds. But I've really been loving some recipes that I'm finding on the Mediterranean diet. I would not say I'm taking that as a diet. I'm kind of taking a break from that. But I do like a lot of the food on there, so I probably will be incorporating a lot of those recipes. So we are going to eat some of this and then put together the storage that we got. Please ignore the mess. I am getting it organized. I have a few options here. By the time you see this, I've already made up my mind, but I still want your input. Okay, so originally this is just how it was gonna go, with this one on the other side. And then maybe put some books there or some plants. Nothing too heavy on the top. You don't want that. Maybe some family pictures, honestly. I don't know yet. Candles, okay. There's options is what I'm saying. So you could do it like this, or I know we're always talking about like concealing things. So I was thinking you could put it like this. Say you have this option here, and then that allows for it to look like this. It really just depends on your situation. You can cover these with the stuff that came with the kit, but I'm not going to. I don't feel like it. But then you could put something in there, like those gallon buckets we're talking about, and then put a board on top of there, and then create some extra storage. So that's an option. You're not really supposed to stack these. I could stack this one on top and make an extra shelf, but I really think I'm just going to put them like I had them here. I am still, anchoring each one to the wall, especially with kids. You just never know, or pets. You know how we always talk about those cats, and they are tricky little things. I love me some dogs, but they're not trying to get into weird places, at least not my experience. I grew up with a Old English sheepdog and a couple of Great Pyrenees, so we have some pretty large goofy breeds. They're funny though, but I think this is what it's gonna look like. Again, either putting jars across here or some sort of, I don't know, some books, maybe books and jars, but I'm gonna come up with something, and I will see you when everything's loaded up. Yay, I'm excited. I think it looks super cute, to be honest with you. I even thought about putting the record player on top, but I like it here. I can reach it. Maybe the speakers will go on top. Again, a lot of options. I'm not sure where I'm going with it, but I'll show you here in a second. Hey friends, it is done. I'm so excited to show you. This is just like a fun spot. I even put a pillow down here just to read some recipes and look at things. I know that sounds strange, but I just love having this here. I think it's a really nice display piece, to be honest with you. And I know there's going to be a lot of concern about light, but this is my working pantry for the year, so I'm not overly concerned about it. If there is an instance where I'm putting something here that absolutely needs to be kept out of the light, I have a way to cover it up, and I'll show you how to do that. And honestly, I'm not too worried about it, but I'm excited to get you turned around. Starting with this right here. These are all my empty glasses. I have some of the swing tops right here for herbs and things like that. I have largemouth masons for doing sprouts and making sauces, and then, oh, the flies, I'm telling you. And then I have some extra lids here, some extra jars. I have two larger ones. I have two larger ones up here. I just use that for parties. Well, we don't have parties, but like water and iced tea and things like that. And then down here We have some regular pint jars with the regular mouth. And then down here, I was excited because my canning pot fit there as well as my vinegar. I went to put my vodka down there, and then I, second guessed myself. Obviously, don't really put liquor in reach of kids. I don't think they would touch it, to be honest with you, but who knows. And then I have they are having a time up there. What are you doing? Okay, and then I have extra jars from things that I saved so I can use them to vacuum seal pastas and cereals and things like that. So let me get you turned around and show you the setup that we worked on today. All right, here it is, the finished product. I am excited. We have plenty of room for other things, but I'm going to take you around and show you what's going on, what the haps are. I'm excited my dehydrator fit in one of those cubes, so yay for that. It's from 1946, so we shall say, well, the company was established then. We have a visitor. Okay, say hi. 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 Hold on one sec. So yeah, the company was established in 1946 or something like that, but it was $4.99 at the Goodwill. So I was excited to see if it was actually going to work, but it does. So I'm excited. My dad used to dehydrate venison and make it into jerky and things like that. I know there's like questions about it being plastic and if that's good for you, but that is what's working for us right now. I'm sorry I'm wobbly. I'm holding the sweetest little thing here. I have extra oil and sauces right here. Of course, plenty of room to stock up on that. And then moving up is going to be the chutney that we worked on, and we have some apple cider vinegar back there. That is something that I could just like put an extra square around. These all came with backing, and I save those. I just don't use them. And then up here, I have some apple pie filling and chutney. Little picture of why when he was tiny and sweet. And then a candle that my in-laws got me from Denmark. And then on the bottom, I have these potatoes. I think I want to preserve them. We just don't have enough to put them down in the cellar this year. That is okay. We do go through a lot of potatoes, but I really love our local potato farmer. He does an incredible job at a great price, and they're organic. So I think I'll be buying from him this year. And moving on up, we have dried beans and then canning salt and canning mixes. Over here, we have some herbs and then some items from Nut Stop. I partnered with them a little while back, and I'd like to put some of their powders into jars and then vacuum seal them, like doing the spirulina and things like that, maca powder. We have salt right here. The boys are upstairs wrestling. If you hear them, they are okay. And then candles down here, and then a Holy Santo box that has a lot of different herbs and spices in there, as well as some apothecary items, some extra seasonings just randomly put there. This may not seem like a lot of sense to some, but at least I can see it, and it gives me some extra space to work with in my kitchen. And then over here we have dried beans and then some hemp seeds and some ashwagandha back there, some supplements. And then right here we have the bruschetta tomato sauce that I make. I really enjoy that. It has some white wine reduction in it. It's very, very tasty. And then some pickles. Moving up to this shelf, again, I was not sure what I was going to do here, but I'm just putting some succulents up here. My friend got me this. Big shout to you, Christina. It's just this beautiful piece of pottery. Unfortunately, it got a crack in the move, but I've had this for years. These are from the Tetley tea boxes, I believe. No, Red Rose. The Red Rose tea boxes. I don't know if any of you used to collect those, but I believe it's from my in-laws' parents. I could be wrong though, but my mom used to collect these little porcelain guys. And then over here we have just an open basket, and I did get this the other day at Goodwill for $1. I was so excited. This is going to be great for flowers and things like that, but it keeps these visible, so it shows me that I need to process them. So that's the idea. Put things in there that need to be processed. So with this fall garden, honestly, we're going to have a lot of squash coming through. So this is what I'm going to start out with tonight. And then moving on, I have some extra seeds that need to go in the freezer, some broccoli seeds, and then just some sauces to do for canning. And then I just did some pumpkins up here. They're faux pumpkins. I think they're super cute. And then coming to my shop, which is always linked in the description box, I have these really beautiful leather bands. I did not make the band. You just, honestly, you put the two together. But I love how these came out. I got everything at Michael's. I think they're easy to put together, and I'd love to just actually start making and assembling something like this with a faux leather, and then you know, just working on charms. So I have these in here for inspiration, but I think that's it. Over here, you've already seen the little apothecary shelf that I have. That's my computer, and that's the pillow that I put there. But I'm gonna bring the messy desk downstairs with the other computer. It does kind of work, so I'm just gonna put it down there to work on orders for the shop. But I am loving how this came out. I'm so excited. I'm gonna start on some sauces, take you along with me, and I will just show you the finished product and kind of close out this little vlog prepper pantry organization. We are back in the area again because I did move that desk, so it's just incredibly open right now. I love it. But I had some thoughts. I did actually move my speakers up here just underneath. If I would have thought about it differently, I could have put the speakers in between here and then ran the cord, but these are in the wall now. I could unscrew it, but honestly, I think I do just want this for storage, not the speakers. So I was thinking about light and all of that, and a lot of people don't like this open concept, so you could get the cube storage bins. In my case, I would like something like a wicker basket, and then you could label what's inside there. That would look nice. I might go that route for the two bottom halves when it's in the budget, because cube storage, you know, baskets are expensive. You also, they're okay, I promise. You also could make your own with like a cardboard box, or you could go the route of going to Dollar Tree and getting their little $1.25 11-inch cubes and then covering that with a fabric. You could do that too. I might be doing that if you want to see a DIY. Like I said, I don't mind seeing this right here, but really what brings my eye to this area is the top little quadrant, I guess you could call it. So it's up to you. I really do think I will cover it. Husband okayed it, so I'm excited. I have quite a few things to take out, and I'm going to sit with the chicks for a little bit. Here are the girls. They just took a bath in the water there. The ducks did, and it was clear. And look what they did over here. If you have ducks, you know. But yes, I'm just sitting in this little, hey, what's going on? Sitting in this little pen here, Dolly don't, making sure she does not peck my toes because they like to do that. I have nothing. Do you want something to eat? It's as if they've never eaten. Hold on. If you're squeamish, look away. But they really love these crickets and mealworms with their grit, and I'm forever trying to get my ducks, who are supposed to be social, to love me. Everyone says you should have spent time with them. Man, do I spend so much time with them. So hopefully they come over. Girls, look. Oh, Dolly loves my ring, don't you? I'm that crazy chicken lady now, aren't I? Okay, so I know this is titled Prepper Pantry Organization, but this is part of it, talking through things, right? So I actually made a promise to a former colleague that I would take this year to take things slow, and that is my goal. If you haven't seen that shift in my attitude and just my overall demeanor, I've just been trying to take things slow, and a lot of the time I'm doing that with cooking, and I try my best at gentle parenting, but it's a little hard. But I think that pantry will be good. And I think back to what I just said about having those boxes. And the reason I didn't want to have those like little cube storage bins was because it would take time to pull them out and grab and go. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you're trying to save like 5 seconds. That's a total teacher move. If you're a teacher, especially a specialist teacher that, taught close to 300 children a day with no break, then every single second counts. And I will say this year staying home has granted me time to be with my children, time to slow down and focus on my health, the health of you know, my parenting, marriage, just life in general, you know, and I really thank all of you for that, because this YouTube gig is a good time. It can be super difficult sometimes, I will tell you that, and you know, I'm still learning, but as we grow together, I hope you know that this is your reminder to take it slow. If you get a chance, take that day off for, you know, self-care. I know it's so hard and we get preached about it, especially as women, you know, recovering from having babies. Take some self-care, you know, and I hear that, but if you are, if you're with someone, if you're parenting with someone that has a tricky schedule, it's very difficult to find self-care. So a lot of the times my self-care is with my children, which I'm so thankful for, honestly, and I get the time to watch them grow, and I get the time to be there to shape them, which is really important to me. So I just wanted to pop on here while I sit here with all these cute little birds here and let you know that it is my intention to take it slow, take it easy. So you might even see a shift in the channel. I've been watching a lot of vlogs. You know, you all have recommended to me the Cottage Fairy, I believe her channel is. Really love that vibe, just taking it slow, and it's nice to know that there's others out there. I love everything about her channel, you know. She's taking it slow, and just her presence is so calm. So if you haven't checked her out, I will link her down in the description box. But we are gonna get on to chopping all of those tomatoes. This is definitely not my only tomato harvest. I think I might just do zucchini salsa and zucchini relish, but what I'm gonna do to make it easier on myself, so I'm not in the kitchen all the time, I'm going to chop everything, mix it together, and then I will heat it up tomorrow and can it. But I still owe you one more recipe, since this is kind of what I eat in a day too. We're just combining all of it, I don't know. And I am going to show you dinner. It's gonna be quick and easy, really tasty, so you can come with me inside and I'll show you dinner. It is a mess in here. Here's what I have going on. I have my bowl here. I just browned up some breakfast sausage. I'm using half of it for some easy grab and go cornbread muffins for my husband, and the other half for some, I guess it's like a Florentine ravioli. So I'll show you both, but half of the sausage in there, just some cornbread mix, 3 eggs and a little bit of cheese. Then you put it into muffin tins, that way he can grab and go. And then for the ravioli, I have the ravioli itself. I'm gonna put some collards or kale in there, a little bit of tomato sauce and some cream. I'll probably put some peas or something like that, but I will show you the end result. Here is the finished product. We have some ravioli in there, some spinach, kale, and I did a tomato sauce with some cream cheese to make a cream sauce, some fresh garlic. The kids have the sausage on top of theirs, as well as my husband, and then these are the little cornbread egg muffins. We had a little extra, so I put it in a glass dish for the kids to munch on, but these will be easy to grab and go. We are going to enjoy this, and I will catch back up with you. It is quite a bit later now, but I have all of my tomatoes, bell peppers, zucchini, poblanos soaking. I'm gonna get these chopped up. I do have some onions over here that I will chop as well. Got my big board, but it is super bad lighting. It's very dark out, but anyways, I'm going to sit down and watch Hope Floats and chop and do some laundry. I'm gonna close out the vlog here. So thank you for hanging out with me today. Hope this inspired you to find a space in your home to organize and turn into food preservation, because you can do that. I did a video last week on different ways that you can come up with for space in your home when it comes to a prepper pantry, and I hope you go and check that out. If you're new here, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. Make sure your bell notifications are turned on, and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Stay adventurous, stay creative. I hope you have a beautiful night. Bye everyone.